Alright, hope this turns out turns out well. It is my second time posting something on YouTube. Anyways, uh, tips for learning Spanish or any other language for that matter. I was teaching Spanish. Uh, my customer is a nice lady from California, and well, the thing is, I most of the English I know I learned it by reading, but it turned out that this lady didn't like to read so much. So what to do in those cases? Well, that's a tough one. What I did, oh, the customer told me she was very visual, so I tried to adapt to her learning style as much as I could, given the circumstances. I mean, and well, what to do? You don't like to read, and not only that, she told me that uh, hearing she couldn't learn so much by hearing either. So that was a tough one. But I'm going to talk. First of all, I'm going to talk about my case. Most of the English I know are learned by reading. Why? Uh, Probably that's the way I am for one. For the other, I think reading gives you the structure of the language, which is really important, and gives you an idea of what the grammar is like. So, in my opinion, for whatever it is worth, reading is a must. Now, what to do when you don't like to read that much? Well, listening to music is, I find, really helpful. Why? Because the good thing about music is that it relaxes you. So it sets the tone for learning, and after you feel relaxed, then you don't have any blocks when it comes to learning, it, which is good. And well, it depends too on how good of your motivation is, because back in the day I learned basically from scratch, just reading, you name it, books, mostly magazines. It was, Newsweek, Time, even Forbes, I remember. Uh, so, why are you learning Spanish in the first place? Because the more motivation you have, uh, the better the results in the end. So there you go. Reading. You can always read. You can use a dictionary, either a paper dictionary or online, and listening to music. If you're learning Spanish, you can read. I mean, you're into, I don't know, hip hop. You listen to hip hop in Spanish. Even audiobooks, believe it or not, I find audiobooks really really neat, because you kind of learn by osmosis, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to learn as much as Portuguese as I can, and I was listening to an audiobook in Portuguese, and believe it or not, I understood more than unexpected. So there you go. I don't want to make it too long. uh, Thank you for listening, and hope really hope that this helps. Thank you.